Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here today with our second episode of our Transfer League series. And of course, if you've missed last episode, we did it with Arsenal, and a little bit of a spoiler, we did very well. So today we're taking over Aston Villa, and please don't expect to see the sort of signings we did with Arsenal, because it's not going to happen. Arsenal had a lot more money, a lot better players. Villa have good players, and potentially if Jack Grealish goes to a big team we could get a big player in. However, I don't think overall it's going to be a massively good team come the end. We have a starting budget of 35 million, so it's not bad at all. But yeah, so the rules of the series: everybody's transfer listed. Anybody who signed, so any team that signs a player of mine, I have to sign a player of theirs. Is basically the series. And then come the end of the season we have different ways of getting points, and we'll see how many points they end up on, see where they end up in the table. Let's go straight into it. Okay, so this is how you score points. Your league position is your start number. You get a certain number of points: -3 for winning a cup, -2 for getting to a cup final, -1 for getting to a cup semi-final. And then if you win the European Cup you get -5. If you get to the final you get -2. If you have a player in your team become top league goal scorer, you get -5. And then for every player in your team that you get above 15 goals, above 15 assists, or your goalkeeper gets above 15 clean sheets, you get an extra -1. And this is golf rules, so you're trying to get the lowest number possible. Okay, we have our first 3 sales, and it's Bjorn Engels going to Real Sociedad, so we need to sign a player from them. We have Jack Grealish going early to Manchester City. Big amount of money coming in though, and a big player could come in from Manchester City if I really wanted that to happen. So we'll have a look there. And then Ezri Konsa going to Parma, and they offered me a swap deal for Gervinho. And Gervinho, I think, is probably a very good player for Aston Villa to be getting. So I accepted. Gervinho plus 500,000 for Ezri Konsa. So Gervinho's in the side, which means I now do not have to sign a player from Parma. Okay, we've made our 2 signings, and I'm trying with each team not to sign the same players from the same teams, because it will get a bit boring, a bit stale. So I'm going to sign different players from the teams that we get a lot of offers from, if at all possible. Obviously sometimes it won't be, but right now I will. John Stones is the player we brought in from Manchester City. We brought him in for 23 million after Grealish went the opposite way. We got Illaramendi in from Real Sociedad, with Engels going the opposite way. I can't remember how much we signed it for. I think it was about 12 million. But 2 very high rated, very good players there coming into the squad. Of course we've got Gervinho as well in from Parma, but he's not on this screen here. Okay, we've got 3 more sales happening right now. We've got Bertrand Traore, who's gone to Wolves. We've got Ollie Watkins gone to RB Leipzig, and we've got El Mohammadi who's gone to Schalke. So 3 players coming in from those 3 teams. 3 signings again. We've got Michael Langer coming in from Schalke, a very cheap goalkeeper, 65 rated, not really going to get in the team, not really going to trouble the team. Then we've got Willy Bolly coming in from Wolves, 80 rated centre back, cost me about 20 million, so big sign in there, but definitely going to be great in that defensive partnership with John Stones. And then up front we're going for Yusuf Poulsen as our main striker, coming in from RB Leipzig, so let's hope he can get me some goals this season. I did stupidly delete the email that we got about Courtney House going to Angers SCO, so I'll just show you that he is there, and I'll let you know that I'm going to be signing somebody from there. Okay, I've decided to sign Kevin Bamanga, 60 rated. He only cost me $500,000, so not going to be massively missing that sort of money, and not going to fit in the team, but I'd rather have a player like this and save the money for a bigger club. So this is the player I've signed. Okay, so 3 more sales. We've got Douglas Luiz going to Valencia, so they're quite a big side. I could get potentially a good player from them. We've got Marvelous Nakamba going to Wolfsburg, again quite a decent team, so again could potentially get a good player from that team. And then finally Lovra Kalinic going to KRC Genk in the Belgian league, so this might be one of those where I just signed somebody for very cheap. Okay, we've made our 3 signings. We've signed Brian Limbombe from KRC Genk. We've splashed the cash on Kevin Mbabu, the right back from Wolfsburg. Cost me about 27 million, this man. And then we went cheap on the Valencia player as well, with Kevin Sibyl. Just about £1 million for that man. So 3 players in, and I believe we've got some more going in about a moment or two. We have 6 transfers just gone through. We've got Hurahan gone to Frankfurt. We've got Tyro Mings to Galatasaray. We've got Jed Steer going to Bournemouth. We've got McGinn going to Leverkusen. We've got Keenan Davis going to Huddersfield. And finally we've got Tom Heaton going to Rennes. So we need some replacements for those players from those teams. Okay, we've made the signings we need to make. So we've got Galatasaray signing. We've made Fernando Muslera, an Aston Villa player from them. Pretty good goalkeeper, will be starting for me, did not cost me a lot of money. Richard Stearman we got in from Huddersfield, a backup centre back, again did not cost me a lot of money. Then we got Farnberger from Frankfurt, literally cost me about 200k, so I was more than happy to not spend money there. Then we've gone slightly bigger with David Brooks here. I think it cost me about 14 million to get this guy in, going to be my right mid for the season, I would imagine. We went for Clement Gourenier from Rennes for, I don't believe he cost me too much, about 2 million I think. So, and then Baumgartlinger we got in from Leverkusen for about 5 million or 6 million. So they're the 6 signings we've made. Okay, so we're in the first game of the season, and this is how our team is looking. Muslera in goal, and Barbu and our 2 new centre backs in. 2 new CDMs also, a new left side, and Poulsen in attack there. I've got El Ghazi on the right. I don't mean to have El Ghazi on the right. That's supposed to be Brooks. Let's get Brooks in there. There he is. That's looking good. Okay. And let's see how we do against Arsenal. We beat Arsenal. Wow. I mean, I'm happy with the team I've made, but I did not expect to beat Arsenal right there. That is fantastic start. Okay, I've got 2 more sales confirmed right here. We've got Wesley on his way to Wolves, and we've got El Ghazi on his way to Athletic Club Bilbao. So we'll see what sort of players we can sign from them teams. Okay, I've made 2 signings, signing Mikel Balenciaga, coming in from Athletic Club Bilbao, 74 rated left back. Hopefully he can do a job for me, because I think Target's about to go elsewhere. And then Chem Campbell coming in from Wolves for very, very little money at all. So just trying to save a bit of money there. Okay, and we're in the second game of the league, and we're against Brighton. Taking on Brighton right now. Balenciaga is in at the left back spot. Let's see if we can get a win against Brighton. And we do, again, 3-1 victory. That's looking very good for us so far this season. And there's the confirmation. Matt Target has gone to Bayer Leverkusen for 11 million. So we need to find ourselves a Bayer Leverkusen player to come in and take that spot. But before I could get anybody to come in, we've got another game against Leicester City this time. Let's see if we can get a victory again. We don't win this one, but it's been a good start. 2 wins out of 3 at the start of this season has been very, very good for Villa. Okay, I finally made the signing I wanted to make from Leverkusen. We've got Daily Sinkgraven coming in, the left back, 77 rated. It's going to take the role of Balenciaga, who we've also signed recently. He's just a bit better, and that's still the position in my team that I feel is the weakest, so he'll be a welcome addition. Okay, and our final game before the deadline day, we've got Burnley in the league. Let's see if we can get a victory in this and continue our very good start to the season. We don't. We end up losing 2-1 in this game. It's not the end of the world. John Stones did kick up a red card, but that doesn't matter too much to us because we're going to be simming from deadline day, so we're not going to be seeing any more matches. Okay, deadline day has just started, and we've got Trezeguet has gone to Levante. Time to sign a player from those. Okay, so I've used that money to get Sergio Leon from Levante. 74 rated striker, going to be off the bench. Hopefully he can get me some goals off the bench to be a little bit of a super sub for me perhaps. And the deadline day is officially over for this first transfer window of this second episode. And now it's time to start the simulations, going all the way through to January the 1st. Let's see how we can do. And there we go, guys. Not as good as Arsenal were, obviously, but I didn't expect them to be. We have got a few wins, so we might not be too bad. I'm hoping we're out of the relegation zone. That's my main goal for this team. Just anywhere around 15th would be nice. Any higher, of course, would be fantastic. Oh, we've got a cup game first, so let's quickly go to the cup game. So quick sim against Watford should be a victory for us, I would hope. Watford in a lower division. And of course I say that and we lose, so that's not what I wanted, but you know. Oh well. Whereabouts are we in the league? Let me have a look. We're currently sat 12th. 12th is very good. I did not expect 12th. I'm very happy with that. That is a very, very good result. My team all looking very good also. Mbabu's gone up. Sinkgraven's gone up. Like the look of it. Obviously doing quite well. Let's have a little look what sort of transfers we're going to get through this month. And I'll let you know about any of them that happen. Okay, so I think we've got our final and only offer during this January transfer window so far. We've got Frederick Gilbert, who's gone to Ajax, so it's time to sign an Ajax player with 5 hours left of the deadline day. We have made the final signing of this episode, and it's Lassina Traore coming in from Ajax, a 72 rated striker. Again, just going to be off the bench, hopefully gets a couple of goals, and let's see how we do. So the deadline day is over, and we are currently sat 10th in the Premier League, and that is a very, very good score for us. To get 10 points with Aston Villa would be fantastic. So guys, let me know in the comments down below, where do you think Aston Villa are going to end up for this season? Do you think they're going to be 10th? Do you think they're going to make the top half of the table? Do you think they're going to drop off a bit? And also let me know who you think is going to be the top goal scorer for Aston Villa in the comments down below, as we start to sim to the end of the season. Guys, we've just had the last game of the season, a 3-0 loss against Manchester City. Let's have a little look where we have ended up. So, any of you that said we would finish 10th, you got it bang on. That is a brilliant finish for a team like Aston Villa. Not one that I was expecting either. So that is fantastic. Aston Villa start on 10 points. Let's have a little look at the players' stats, shall we? Oh, not like this. This is how we do it. I mean, obviously we've had some very good players playing for us this year. Let's have a look at the stats. Goals. Who has scored me some goals? Oh, only Yusuf Poulsen gets above 15 goals, which means that there's a -1 for that. Anybody get above 15 assists? There's a 10er here. Nope, that's just 10 as being the highest. And then clean sheets, we have 7 as the highest. So no other pluses there. Is Yusuf Poulsen 17 high enough to win the no, it's not. He's only got 7th place, so we're still on 9 at the moment. Let's have a look at what cups we have been in and how well we've done. So obviously we know we came 10th in the Premier League, which is fantastic. Did not get to the final, but didn't look at the semi-final. So we didn't get to the final, we didn't get to the semi-final. That's fine. FA Cup means nothing to us. Carabao Cup did not get to the final, and we didn't get to the semi-final. That's fine. Doesn't mean anything to us. And then the other ones we're not in anyway. So that is it for the Aston Villa one, and they end up on 9 points after coming 10th and getting nothing from cups at all. didn't get the top goal scorer, but they did get one player score more than 15 goals, so they get 9 points, which is not terrible. It's definitely beatable, but it's not terrible. That is probably going to be lower mid-table, I would think. So they're nowhere near the sort of calibre as what Arsenal had last episode. If you missed that, check that one out, guys. But for now, that's us done for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time when we do this all again with Brighton. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.